Michigan and Illinois, two teams barely hanging into top 25 rankings. I've got a free play with analysis, a money-making opportunity in this game for you in just a moment. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down your top 25 matchup, barely top 25. Number 24, Michigan at number 22, Illinois, 3:30 Eastern this Saturday afternoon on CBS. And this is a loser leave town top 25 matchup. Winner will stay, loser won't be ranked anymore. And as far as the side goes, it opened 1.5, but the early sharp money has come in on Michigan, pushing it above that key number of 3 up to 3.5 as we check the Wager Talk live odds screen. But the public is actually a little bit on Illinois, so I do think there's a sharp square divide in this game. Public on Illinois, sharp money on Michigan. The problem is I don't see any value with the side in this game because I actually project just a 1.5 point Michigan win. So I agreed with the opening number. Now that it's up to 3.5, I think it's become a bit pricey. But I'm not sure I want anything to do with Illinois, despite being a 5-1, what appears live home dog, top 20 home dog, top 25 rather. I don't trust this defense. They gave up over 500 yards last week to a bad Purdue offense in overtime. In fact, if Purdue converts that 2-point conversion, Illinois would have lost outright as a 22.5 point home favorite. So let's look at the total instead. I think that's where the value is in this game. And we have seen some sharp money come in on the over in this game, pushing it from 42 up to the current number of 44.5, even some 45 starting to show. And I agree with that move. I think the over is the play in this game. I just talked about how bad that Illinois defense looked last week against a very mediocre Purdue offense. Well, I know Michigan is a mediocre offense as well, but that's because they don't throw the ball. They run the ball extremely well. In fact, Michigan's run offense has been pretty solid this season, averaging just under 200 yards per game, over 5 yards per carry, and they should have success against a fatigued Illinois rush defense, which has now given up exactly 239 yards in each of their past two games against Penn State and Purdue. That's 478 yards allowed rushing the last two games. And once again, Purdue, not a good offensive team. So I do think this team is wearing down. And after an overtime near win, 50-49, hard to imagine they have much left in the tank here. So I do think the over makes some sense for that reason. Now, I know Michigan has struggled offensively, but they have been a good defensive team. But when they've stepped up in class recently, especially against decent teams, they haven't fared too well. In fact, they've given up over 220 yards passing in all 6 games this season. Their rush defense has been what's been very strong, but the pass defense has been suspect, and Illinois throws the ball extremely well. In fact, Illinois does not run the ball well. They're a pass-based offense that's averaging 8.5 yards per pass attempt against teams that allow just 7.4. So I think the Michigan run offense and the Illinois pass offense both match up against the opposing defenses, and this is a very low total. Let's take a look at over 44.5 between Michigan and Illinois, 3:30 Eastern on CBS. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts on this game? Side, total, what are you looking at? Do you like the game? Are you playing it? Are you leaving it alone? If so, what other games do you like this Saturday in college football? Comment below. I read the comments and I reply back. Thumbs up like. If you're liking these free play videos, smash that thumbs up like and I will keep them coming. And don't forget, make sure you click subscribe. I know most of you have. We're at almost 180,000 subscribers here on Wager Talk TV. And when you click subscribe, consider clicking the bell as well for instant alerts when these free play videos go up throughout the week for college and pro football. Baseball, basketball starts next week. And of course, most importantly, my college football top 25 and NFL Fade the Public videos, which go up every weekend. So click subscribe and click that bell as well for instant alerts. Now, these free play videos are great, and I know they help you build your bankroll, especially those of you doing your own handicapping. I try to give you as many free play opinions throughout the week, especially on these spotlight national TV games. But if you're serious about winning long-term and taking a real, true investment approach, then you have to get my personal best bets each and every day. And there's only one way to do so, and that is to be a client at wagertalk.com. It's quite simple. This is my 29th season as a full-time professional sports handicapper. If I have a game, my clients get it as well, and I'm very selective. 1 to 3 plays per day on average. In fact, over this past week, we've gone 8-1, 89%. So yes, low volume doesn't equal low returns. In fact, low volume equals huge returns, and your risk-reward perspective and return on investment is through the roof because of it. 8-1 over the past week, and there's nothing unusual about that. I'm now up over 170 units of profit this calendar year already in 2024 in all sports, and there's still 2.5 months to go. I know you're kicking yourself for missing out on the 170 units of profit already, but how would you like to get the next 2.5 months, the rest of 2024, for free? Well, you can do so right now when you sign up for the 2025 All Sports package. And then on top of that, I'm giving you an additional $200 discount on next year's package, plus the next 2.5 months included for free. It's a fantastic offer. It's this week only, and there's no promo code needed. Check it out on my page right now, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Also, if you're football only, nothing wrong with that. If you want football only, I do have 2 special promo codes this weekend. One for college, the rest for $2.99, or the rest of NFL for $3.99. Special promo codes for football only. But of course, the best deal is that All Sports All Access 2025 special with the rest of this year for free. Works out to just over $1 per play. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Be sure to check out the daily free plays also on my page. And you can also see all the best bets that are recapped each and every day at the bottom of the page, a rolling last 20, including this current 8-1, 89% hot streak over the past week. By the way, if you're new here, we do quite well in all sports. 31-13 to finish the baseball regular season. Number 1 all time in the NBA. I point that out because the NBA starts next Tuesday, less than a week away. And also football ranked number 1 this year in college and pro football. Best bet units 1 for this regular season. Hey, follow me on social media as well, at Steve Merrill. 2 R's, 1 L. You know the deal. 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV for some more great free play videos coming up next.